And we are back with Lisa Waters-Lane coming in the studio each week with your garden questions. Just what are people talking about in your neighborhood? It's not one garden does not make a show. It's an entire neighborhood, whole town. Actually, a lot of folks go, yeah, but I'm from Prescott Valley. You're still the same. Yeah, but I'm from Chino Valley. You're the same. But I'm from Camp Verde, Cottonwood. We're all the same. You might be one zone. I mean, Dewey Humboldt's maybe a zone 8, but they still need plants that get. They still saw snow this last week. They need plants and go down to at least 15, 20 degrees. So it gets serious cold. Prescott needs plants and go down to 5 degrees. It's all about the same. What's funny is that Verde Valley area, they all that cold air kind of settles in on them,
Right.
and just goes after them. So we're all in this together, folks. And if your neighbor is seeing something, it's soon to be in your neighborhood, your backyard gardens too. So welcome to the studio, Lisa.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Always good to be here.
You and your team have resurrected a garden center from a bone pile covered in snow to now we're just jamming. The place is packed full with plants.
It's an amazing transformation.
Just overnight.
I can't even tell you how different it looks right now. And it's just, you got to come check it out. Just so many plants, so many beautiful evergreens, shrubs. Oh my goodness.
Inspirational. I noticed, in fact, I was at a different meeting across town, and I'm sitting there with a board member. We're just waiting for the meeting to start. He goes, Ken, my peonies are starting to come up. I'm going, mine are too. So we're starting to see things grow. They aren't in bloom. They were just starting to come out of the ground, which is exciting for gardeners. So
definitely.
We're seeing that all, and we're seeing the same thing with the peonies that are here at the garden center. They're starting to show their eyes.
They are. Very exciting. Yeah.
So what are people talking about? What are they asking?
All kinds of things. So our first question is from Megan in Prescott.
Megan?
She needs to reseed her lawn. She's not sure what type of grass is in there currently. She wants to know when's the best time to reseed. And if you're not sure of the type of grass, what do you use to reseed with?
All of the above. It's super easy, Megan. Here you go. Is the grass green right now? If it is, you've got a cool season grass. If it's brown right now, you have a desert or summer grass, so Bermuda, buffalo, some of these others.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's got a cool season grass. That's mainly what we grow up here. So it's going to be a fescue, bluegrass, ryegrass. That's what you're going to have. One of those three, and it's probably a blend of all three. And they look really, really similar. So I would say come in. We've got both those mixes. We can advise you. If you really want to match it exactly, dig up a patch, put it in a box, bring it in. We'll ID it in a heartbeat. Or we can go look at the blades and go, it's fescue. That's going to be good. If you've got dogs, things that are roaming around, spotting the fescue, that's what you want. It's a deeper rooted. If you want soft, roll around the grass and kick the ball with the kids, that's probably going to be fescue or bluegrass. So the around the courthouse is called Prescott Blend. We've got that one. So it's a little bit, takes more water, but more care, but it's soft as can be. Fescue's a little bit stiffer, not much really, but it doesn't take that. It takes less water, doesn't get spotting. Now we go back to
timing.
When? Yeah. March and October are your two best months, bottom line, to start to overseed, start sod new grass. So if you're going to extend seed and over a bare spot, now is your time. You cannot think, but Ken, it just snowed. That's perfect for seedlings. They love that. Yeah. That's why you're going to see your wildflowers and wild grasses just go berserk. This is their time. You can start it now. They'll germinate fast, and there's less pressure on the watering. You can do it in May and June, but it's hot and dry.
Yeah.
So you got to be spot on with that watering. You're probably watering multiple times a day. Right now, not that pressure's off. So now's the time you put your seed, rake off the thatch, put down your seed, put it on maybe a 1/4 inch layer of the premium mulch. It's a screen down, real fine compost. Put that over top, water it in real deep, make sure it doesn't dry out. and pray that it stays like this kind of weather, and it'll be germinated within, I don't know, a week. You'll see green going, oh, I am such a gardener. Look, I tuned into the mountain gardeners. They told me to start it now, and look at what has happened.
Very true.
There you go. Megan, you're all set. Come in. We got a handout. We can help you.
Whether you're reseeding or starting fresh, March is a great time to do it.
Now's the time.
Yeah. All right. Next question is from Ron and Chino. They were looking for large screen trees to do a block of the neighbor. They thought they wanted the Landy cypress, came in to look for them, didn't see them.
Yeah. Good.
But they do not want Arizona cypress. What else would you recommend?
Easy. Yeah. So the reason you don't want, you'll never find Leland cypress. You'll find them in the marketplace. From one friend to another, you do not want to plant those in your yard. It will die within 5 years, guaranteed. Every tree to the planet. There's a canker, there's a disease going around that's taking them out. So very established, ancient trees, big trees are being obliterated. And there, it just goes right down the line. There's no preventing it. And so we stopped selling that tree 10 years ago because we saw this coming. Arizona cypress is the natural carryover because it's just like a Leland cypress, 20 foot tall, 12 foot wide, but it's blue. They probably don't like the blue. So they want green. Let me give you green. Ron, let me give you green out here. So Leland cypress is the bright green, I don't know, high teens by 12. A Spartan juniper is very similar. Now, I don't want juniper, it gives me pollen. Well, not only the males do. We only sell female Spartan junipers, so they don't give you the pollen. And they're prettier, they're fuller, they're more voluptuous. They fill in better, so they're a better choice. That's one. Italian cypress, skyrocket junipers. There's a whole series. I would even go so far. What's that?
Taylor juniper.
Another good one, nice and green. I would also suggest, look at your pine trees. So Austrian pines gets a little taller than 20 feet, maybe 30 feet by, I don't know, 15 feet wide, but nice screen, nice straight trunk, swooping branches, long needle, and it doesn't get the bark beetle and some of the issues that the ponderosas or pinyon pines do. So you've got a good, strong, fast-growing pine tree that adapts well, takes our wind. It's another good screening. So that's one. Ron, you need to get down to the garden center. Get off, get from behind that computer. Stop typing on the keyboard. Come in and see us. We'll give you the grand tour. Let you see what's out there.
Okay.
Now's a good time to put them in too, by the way.
Definitely. Yeah. I think we got time for one more. So Lori in Prescott Valley wants to know, what are your thoughts on transplanting a shrub rose that's been in the ground 2 years, but putting it into a container?
Yeah. So Lori, you can do that. Yeah, I'd say 2 years. I thought she's going to say an ancient, old grown rose, which roses have roots that go down to China. Though you can't dig them out. It's just not worth it. But 2 years, that's probably very doable. And now's a good time to do it. So get as much as I would probably trim it, cut it back down to about knee high, maybe 3 to 5 canes. So cut back some of that foliage mass so that the surviving roots that you're going to sever roots, those remaining roots can support the amount of top growth. You're going, dig it out, get it to your pot, come in and get a bag of Waters potting soil. That's going to be a mix. It's light and airy. It will root out very nicely into that soil medium. And then I would also get a bottle of Root and Grow. It's a compost tea that we make, but it's really helpful for transplant shop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So dig it up, put it in, fill in the remaining area with Waters potting soil. Water it in really well with Root and Grow. Pray over it, play it Beethoven and all that other stuff gardeners do. And then it probably will take, just almost 100% take for you, just because your timing is so. March is your time you do all this transplant stuff. So with that, we're out of time.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. So great questions this week, folks. Stay tuned. We'll take a break and be right back after this.